Alrighty, and before we get into the Schmoedown, this coming weekend is Phoenix Comic Fest.
Yes.
All weekend, Thursday through Sunday.
But we will be there on Saturday.
Probably buzzing around the Inner Geekdom champion, Jason Justice Inman, and his number one, Ashley V. Robinson. So look for us there. So moving on, we have our old nemesis, who we are going to see take on the Shire Wolves at the live event on June 2nd.
But right now they have to get through DC movie news.
And Christian just made an announcement earlier today that there's a little more to it than that.
So with this match, if they lose this match and they lose the Shire Wolves match, they break up for a year.
Erased.
And then
from existence.
If they win this match and they win the other match, number one contenders.
So that's like dangling the trophy to possibly put yourself into a horrible situation.
Yes.
But either way, we've seen Ben Bateman kind of go on the singles road, the boss, and I think that they would be fine if they did break up for a year, but you'd probably lose your second best t-shirt selling crew in the Schmoedown.
You still got Wild Berries.
Wild Berries! But this time we've got DC Movie News, which we've kind of seen a little dissension in the ranks. Not on behalf of the team themselves, it's just they haven't really been backing Mike Kalinowski the way that a team you would figure would, and you wouldn't really have thought anything of it until it came up with Kalinowski versus Clark Wolf.
And with that, you saw a little darker side. You saw him like teeter the line there. Is he going to go heel? Is he going to go face? You don't know.
And had speculation what could be in store for Mike Kalinowski if he does end up leaving the league. Yeah, I don't think so. I think more of an outlaw of sorts and joining maybe
we already got an outlaw.
The Outlaws together, the Four Horsemen. So we'll see how that pans out, and if it does happen, I hope it happens here. But either way, let's get into the battle between our buddies at Team Action and DC Movie News now.
Look, it's a fucking mouthpiece for DC. How you doing, man?
I like how your voice went high there. I appreciate it.
Of course I did. Look, man, I'm just kind of riding the high, you know.
What high?
I beat Dan Murrell. I beat Dan Murrell.
Yes, no, you didn't beat Dan Murrell. You pretended to murder Dan Murrell and then took his spot in the free-for-all. That's not beating Dan Murrell.
Listen, you weren't even there, okay? I stole his car, I took his cat, I beat Dan Murrell, and here I am.
Dan Murrell does not
took
have
his
a cat.
cat.
Boy, does it?
Holy crap.
It's my cat now.
Okay, which one are you on Team Action? Are you Ren or Stimpy, or the one that scratches his ass in public? Because I don't know.
Is that really? You're gonna go 90s comic throwback talk shit?
I will go 90s.
God damn it! Thank God you're not actually playing, because you would embarrass yourself out there. Embarrass. So mouthpiece. What are you strategizing here, huh? Am I gonna sit there and Ben's gonna sit there and your little pieces are gonna sit here and get their asses kicked?
My little pieces. No. If you really have to know, I'm prepping for the league to destroy you and your dipshit best friend. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, Gertler can't even talk. He's a mute. It's clear, all right? It's embarrassing. But you have to hit the mics if you're going to be
silent assassin, a little different than a mute. This is not the shape of water.
You can yell as much as you want. It doesn't make your words more powerful.
All you do is yell.
You got Wonder Bread there, who all he does is lose now. He's like the two-pump chub. He came out real strong.
You would know something about that, wouldn't you? You didn't even beat Dan Murrell. You didn't even murder Dan Murrell.
First of all, I'm not going to waste my time fucking talking to you anymore, okay? You're not even a competitor. Second of all, I beat Dan Murrell. Okay. Ruined his fucking life.
See you in the ring.
The music. Oh, it's going down.
With envy.
Oh, hashtag who you got?
Oh,
Team
DC
Action.
Movie News.
Team Action.
DC
My boys.
Movie News. Come on.
Action Army. Look at them.
Kalinowski's not fucking around.
Trivia Schmoedown. I'm Christian Harloff, joined by my good buddy here, Mark Ellis. What's up, pal?
Oh, you know, Christian, when I'm not at bars telling ladies I drive a Ford Fusion, I am calling matches with you, and I could not be more thrilled for this matchup today. It's a team match, and this is going to have some fire that works.
It is a highly anticipated match here. These two teams have been verbally going at it for over a year. DC Movie News and Team Action have been on a collision course, and they are looking to have some damage. Now, Action, as you know, Team Action is going to be playing the Shire Wolves at the live event in the main event on June 2nd.
The one at El Portal Theater in North Hollywood? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, June 2nd against the Shire Wolves, and they have, this is what they have in store. This is what Thad told them. Action is putting on a big risk here because if they lose the DC Movie News, the match against the Shire Wolves does not mean as much as it will if they win, because if they win and beat the Shire Wolves, they're going to get themselves a title shot.
And I'll tell you this, if you look at these two teams here today,
The crowd
Team
obviously
Action
did not
look,
know
they
that.
are what they are, okay? They're loud,
Which
they're
is how
brash,
it is
they're
when you're in the
boring.
crowd.
DC Movie News, I like these guys. I'm a big fan of Adam Gertler. I like Doghouse. Mike Kalinowski, he's friends with John Roca. Despite that, I like him too.
Yeah.
What's going to happen here today? Is it the team that people enjoy or the team that people sometimes boo?
Well, it's sometimes boo. They always boo. And
Boo all
look,
the time.
Action has always been pretty despicable. And then you look at what Drew comes back, fools the entire Schmoedown nation, coming back pretending he is most will argue the greatest of all time, Dan Murrell.
You say fools the entire nation? I say disappoints. I saw kids having their hearts
and he loves
broken.
it. And he loves it. He's been running around this place
Eats
telling
it up like
everybody.
stew.
Even if you saw the beginning of this match, he tells Johnny LaQuasto that
What happened
he's
to
the guy
the,
that he loves
compilation of all the
eating this
reactions,
stuff
Christian?
up. And they just have this thing about them that you just want to boo them. Now, you look at the other side with Mike Kalinowski. He's been going through some stuff, but this is one of the most beloved characters in the Schmoedown, as well as Adam Gertler. They have a great chemistry. They did very well in the Schmoedown tournament, Ultimate Schmoedown last year. So it's good to see them back in, because this could be a new starting point for DC Movie News to get themselves back on track.
Yeah, and like I said before, Adam Gertler, delicious sausages. I didn't make that dirty. You made that dirty. Team Action, even I'm starting to not like them as much. I mean, hell, remember when they came out with their moms? That was so nice. I saw one of their moms at the supermarket the other day. I booed
just
her.
thought of sausage and I was like,
All right,
ooh,
well,
that sounds good.
We're
with
going to
some
hear
eggs.
from
You just
both
made it
the
dirty.
league and
No, it sounds good
Team
with
Action.
eggs and
Here we go.
pancakes. I want breakfast. I'm hungry.
Feels good.
Look at that, I love him.
Feels good. Oh, it feels good to win, and we've already won before this match is even being played. You know why? Because this joke-ass team, DC Movie News, they've been begging to play us for a year, and they've never actually been good enough to compete against
Aw.
us. But we need a stepping stone to that title, don't we?
Well, here we are, Schmoedown, back at it. Got Team Action coming against us. I wanted them a year ago. They took the time getting to us, so I'm ready. I've been studying up. I'm ready to go for this one. I'm going to take that briefcase.
I
I'm gonna
love
put their
Mike
heads in
so
it.
much, though.
I don't really have anything else to say. How about you?
Mike deserves
Well said.
better.
I'm done.
Well, I have a few
There
thoughts.
we go.
I got a quick question for you. I worked on my impressions a lot when I was in prison.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I got a good one for you. Who's this?
Nice cutting. Love it.
Christian. No. Okay, yeah. That. No, come on, man. I've been working on it. Okay, again.
Mike Kalinowski.
It's Killer Kalinowski. Oh, the killer who's so sad that people don't like him. Boo! How fitting is it you two both host a show called Action Movie Anatomy, where you break down feature-length thrill rides piece by piece. Because
That's where I know you.
That's exactly
That's what Gertler
what Mike
wanted
the
to
Killer
say.
Kalinowski and the silent assassin Adam
You were in
Gertler
the parking
are
lot
about to do.
earlier.
That's how I know you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly
They're
what
gonna
I
go
thought too.
way up to the top, to that above-ground kiddie pool that may or may not house your brains. Then they're gonna slice all the way down to the sternocleidomastoid, and
look at
guess
Mike.
what? Maybe take out the labrum
Look at Mike.
or the rotator cuff, go all the way down to the arm, and then shatter every single one of your digits. And after that, taking out the abdomen, going down to the quad, the rectus abdominis,
I get
and they're gonna
it,
take your
anatomy.
tibia, snap that shit in two, and then when they're done there, they're gonna stomp on every single one of your metatarsals, so they're just basically dust. And in that very moment, you're not done. Just when you don't
Gertler.
have anything left,
It's
it's,
like, oh
gonna
my.
become Kalima Chakdade! And that's when Team Action will go from being a physical entity to being a figment of all of our nightmares. You see this idiot wearing a suit? You know impersonation is the
What
greatest
figment?
form of flattery, and you look like a jackass. I'm gonna kill you!
Let's cut this shit, guys. All right, this is business. You know what you don't have time for? Business. Smiling and winking at the camera. We're here to win. We're here to close
No,
it out.
I want to
We
see
got
Guy
one more
like
question
lose his
for you,
shit
and
more.
I know you wondered where it's been. Where's the
It's
belt?
crazier if you're calm though, because
know,
then you're
but-
like, oh, is he gonna blow up anytime?
That's the good balance between the two, though.
Get in here. Get in here.
Is Roxy there?
You joined us
Yeah.
here.
Oh.
Well, thanks for being here.
I don't know. Did you see it in Mike? Do you see
sorry, I
it?
didn't.
Yeah.
Bam.
Do you see it? I'm sorry. You made it. You're here.
Oh, now you're here, kind of thing.
Uh-huh,
Like, what's going
yeah.
on with Mike?
It's what they do.
Mocking Kalinowski, mocking LaQuasta, mocking everybody.
They're good at it.
And they're ready to
But that's
go.
a good
They want
balance.
to
Ben
play. They
is
want
the
to get into a
reserve
fight. That's
one.
what they do.
Gets
They
up and
fight.
walks away. Guy is the one that
When you
tackles
look at
Roca.
Andrew Guy,
Like,
he
I want to see
physically
Guy
tackles
lose
someone.
his shit more.
we have to make sure.
It'll be crazy.
Is that why they're playing
Eventually,
because I look at Gertler and Kanowski. At least they can
Ben
take a
gets all
tackle from
crazy.
either guy. I don't want
We
it
don't
to
need
come
Ben
to
to get
that.
crazy though. Like you said, it's the balance.
But
it's a good
Right.
balance.
then you look. The good news is that this
But
is
if
the
he
first time
does,
we've
then
seen
just-
the league all together back again. Johnny LaPosto, the mouth, as they call him, going to town on action and really telling them. What
That was good though.
LaPosto
LaQuasta held that together. You can tell he's a stand-up comedian. Held it all together.
Who shows up? Roxy Strider shows up there. They're all back together again. This faction has been missing from the Schmoedown, so it's nice to see them uniting to take on these villains.
It was kind of like you're seeing like a big comic book movie like DC. It was like watching Justice League, and they're all back together again, except Johnny LaQuasto, no Photoshopped out mustache. He gives great back rubs. Christian, I'm getting really excited about that. What are these kids good at?
All right, here's the tail of the tape. You have DC movie news, comic book movies, 80s movies, staying silent and shooting fake guns. And then you have
no more.
team
Look at
action.
Mike.
You've got
Look at Mike.
action movies.
Oh,
you
we
have
can
Oscar
cut.
movies, and
Yeah, the
literally
tension with the
booing-
freaking
getting
knife.
booed
Yeah.
by small children.
Like he ain't having it.
It's not just small children. I took Team Action to an
They say
old folks
getting
home
booed
recently.
by children.
They got the crap booed out of them because old folks do not hold back.
Well, you can make sure that you can boo the hell out of them
Boo.
on June 2nd. That's right, June 2nd at the El Portal Theater. They're going to be going up against the Shire Wolves.
We did this
Get
right.
your tickets now. Schmoedownlive.com. But that's it, Mark. You ready to go?
Oh my God, I was born.
Tickets are
I'm not
almost
gonna say
sold
I was
out.
born ready, but since I got my
We're gonna
driver's
have to watch
license,
from the back.
I'm ready for this
Probably.
match.
Well, then, ladies and
That'd be
gentlemen,
an
it's
interesting
time
view.
for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Good crowd here today, crowd.
Yeah.
Introducing first.
Or from the rafters like Phantom of the Opera
Representing
style.
the league with a record of 2 wins, 2 defeats. They're the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown quarterfinals. Adam, the Silent Assassin Gertler, and Mike K.O. Kalinowski, DC Movie
Classic uniform.
Look at all of them together.
Roxy Strider,
Yeah.
plus they're talking a lot. Roxy ushering the compadres out.
Look at that. So this is the first time we've seen the league.
Last time
in
we
a
were
long
there,
time,
Mike walked
as
us to
DC
our
Movie
car.
News coming
It
out
was
here.
awesome. He's a
And
nice
they
guy.
are
Such a gentleman.
ready
Such a
for
nice
the
guy. And he
storm
just showed
that's
up at the
coming.
They
party.
look pretty calm. I think Adam Gertler has been doing squats. He looks jacked in the quadricep region.
And their opponents, representing the Popcorn Talk Network and the Action Army, with a record of 5 wins,
What are they
3
going to do now?
defeats. They are the
Come on, look pretty.
2017 Ultimate Schmoedown finalists and the 2017 Team Heel of the Year, Dastardly, Drew, Guy, Ben, the Boss Bateman, Team
Throw off the curtain. That signature
They're back
was
and
good.
hated more than ever. They are hated.
Little fingers, they are hated for sure. Look at that. Not me. Not me. That's Dad. Look at that. Those guys, they make you feel uncomfortable.
I'm very nervous as to what is in this briefcase.
Yeah.
It
Well,
says
it's
the
the same
boss.
one he keeps coming out with.
It's the. But is there new?
It's his name tag.
What is there? Bloody Mary mix in there?
I don't know.
Is there
Not
extra
sure.
Remember when you used to wear suits when you could
deodorant?
fit in
Is
them?
there?
What do we got coming out? What's coming out? I'm so excited you boys are here.
What do we
There's
got?
no
The boss.
answers
What's the
in
boss
that
got?
briefcase.
What's the boss got?
Yep.
The boss got something.
His stuff
love
that
it.
he always brings
what
up.
he
I
does.
love the
That's
shtick,
You can get
man.
those made online now.
Well, he does this every. And he says
The
picture
mirror
of
and the
himself.
picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
You cannot buy those online. Those
Yeah.
are not for sale.
All right, so now we are going to get into this match already. You can feel the bad blood between these 4 gentlemen.
Gertler,
And-
I can see your testicles, man.
all right.
Come on.
All right, so now we are going to start round number
Let's see
1.
if we can beat Team
In
Action.
round 1,
Whoa.
Hey, Ellis, if you ever talk about my mother at the supermarket again, it will be the last thing that you do.
She was buying Frosted Flakes and she bought me a Rolo. Thank you. This is Guy. Fairly, they're yawning, so I think that's all the hubbub
So
we
the
have.
last
Let's
time
get
you
down to the
saw
match,
Ben
Chris.
Bateman,
all right,
you were
so
taking him
you guys are ready
down.
then. Team Action, you ready
Basically,
to
yeah.
go? All right,
See if we can do it once
DC,
again.
You ready to go?
We're ready.
And let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Go.
All right, round number 1 begins.
All right. Oh, wow.
Getting a drink?
Off-camera water. The rare move for Christian Harloff. This is indeed a big match.
Round number 1, here we go. Action adventure. Starting it off. Who played Arnie's wife Helen in the film True Lies?
You like to? Is that why you got water so you can do the impression?
No.
Yeah.
Why can't I think of her name?
You got it.
No, I don't. I can't think of her name.
5,
4.
Oh, yes. Damn it. Repeat the question, please.
Held back.
All right.
Got me.
Ben.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Correct. Mike.
I had it.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Andrew.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
And Gertler.
Jamie Lee.
We're going to say that now.
All right, next
just
question.
so that, like,
Our
that's
next
what I would
question
have done.
comes from the world
to get the
of
question right.
dramas. Your query is: Denzel Washington, Meg Ryan, and Lou Diamond Phillips star in what 90s drama?
It's not my phone.
That came out in the 1980s. I'll give you $1 if you can tell me who played it. What's the name of the music artist?
Don't know.
Oh, shit.
I'm so proud of you.
5, 4.
A big.
2.
Oh man, I didn't even hear what he said
Good
about
question.
Alabama because I was trying to remember.
My Ricky.
Kalinowski.
Not my Ricci.
Guy.
Courage Under Fire?
Correct. Gertler.
I just got a bunch of wavy lines.
No.
Ghostbusters.
Ben.
Courage Under Fire.
Correct. All right, team action.
Oh,
4-2
snap.
here as we get to our next question here. Category of family films. Family films. In Galaxy Quest, who plays Alexander Dane, the actor playing the alien Dr. Lazarus?
Honest question. If your health insurance was totally
rest
free,
in
would you trust a
peace.
doctor from
By
another
Cut
planet?
Falls Haba.
I wouldn't trust Dr. Lazarus.
Why
5,
can't I think of his name?
How could you
might
not
come
trust
back from
Dr.
your death.
Lazarus?
Repeat the question.
All right.
Repeat the
In
question.
Galaxy Quest,
Oh my
who plays
God.
Alexander Dane, the actor
Hammer.
playing the alien Dr. Lazarus?
Anyway,
Oh,
here's my
God
favorite
damn
part. Is the aliens from
I
another
would have
planet.
hit
What to save him
myself.
from?
Most Americans, so
3.
they know
Had
they
I
work.
not got it now?
1. Pens
Damn.
down.
Minus, not
Pens down,
minus.
pens down. All right, so we have Guy.
Alan Rickman.
Correct. Gertler.
Alan Cumming! Damn it!
Ben.
That's Gazoo and
And
Nightcrawler.
Mike.
Boy, my boy
Mike.
Blue.
Kalinowski.
I didn't have it.
Didn't have it. All right,
Wow.
6-2 here. Team action going up by 4.
6-2, and to quote Alan Rickman, now
Mike, you're
Team Action
getting
has a
inside your
machine
head
gun.
is
Ho,
what
ho,
you're
ho.
doing.
Good do it.
In the world of directors, your question is, who directed Slumdog Millionaire?
Cheese and rice is not.
One of the first films you and I reviewed together. Do you remember that was the first one I edited?
5, I do.
My boy went to prison
Oh,
and got
boy, oh.
smart. What'd you guys
3,
do?
multiple notes.
2.
Danny
One,
Boyle,
pens down,
with angels
and
flying out your
Gertler.
ass, you never get the likes of her.
Correct. Ben.
Danny Boyle.
Got it, Mike.
Danny Boyle.
Got it.
Danny Boyle.
All right, look at this. Team action. 8-4 here. I don't know if Team Action's missed yet, right?
Team Action still throwing a perfect game as of
Okay.
right now.
All right, next question here. Fantasy sci-fi is the next category. Name the sci-fi movie from the quote, "There is no spoon."
Okay, Ripple went through the crowd.
Just waiting.
Question for DC?
I was waiting for the audience to.
Okay.
I can't believe the audience didn't shit themselves. over
5.
that. I shit
I
myself
just
right now.
guessed.
Literally.
3.
Clean that
Oh,
up.
is it right?
2,
Okay.
1.
you did
Pen
it
down.
right,
Ben,
sir.
please shit yourself.
Whatever.
different
It's
diapers.
me.
What do you got, Ben? Ben.
The Matrix.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
Matrix.
Guy.
The Matrix.
And Gertler.
Yeah, the Matrix.
All right. And
Unless
Action
there's
has
another
not
movie
missed.
called Matrix,
Action
then
has not
I
missed.
apologize.
Next
There's
question, Mark.
Animatrix.
We move on to comedies.
But I think I got that one.
Your question is, what actor plays Steve the Pirate in Dodgeball, a true underdog story?
Which is some people would say that's where we get our shtick from.
Saw him at Phoenix
no.
Comic Con last
They
year.
I
got
don't
their
know if I
shtick
spelled his last
from
name right.
Us. We've
Oh,
been
well.
doing this
5.
since the early 70s.
True. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Kalinowski.
Yar, Steve.
You got it. Guy.
Nice. I had Alan Cumming because of this bastard. God damn it.
Gertler.
Kurt Russell.
No.
No.
I was thinking of Captain Ron. I was
Ben.
thinking of Captain. You
Ben.
got that, right? I got nothing.
Ben didn't have it.
Alan Tudyk, of course.
So no perfect
You guys are
round.
going so strong.
Kalinowski.
From last year.
Yeah, but Christian, it's 10-7 now, but it does appear that DC Movie News is a little in Team Action's head. Andrew Guy hasn't competed in a minute in this format. I think he's
So
a little
far, I'm
out.
beating
All right, here we
Team
go.
Action.
Horror thriller.
I missed
David
one.
Fincher directed this 2002 thriller starring Jodie Foster and Kristen Stewart.
So who's saying that we took that from Dodgeball? Because
I know the person's name who said it.
Look,
Me.
you can't out us
Oh,
on
sorry.
national television like this.
5,
What network are we on?
4.
Is it
NBC.
USA?
3,
Characters welcome.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And Mike Kalinowski.
Panic Room.
That is correct.
Panic Room.
Correct. Gertler.
Panic Room.
Yep. And Ben.
Panic Room.
They all got it. So 12-9. 12-9 as we get to our last question here. Last question.
Our last
Fucking Alan
question
Cumming.
comes from the category of animated movies, movies that were drawn
My
and
panic
not live
didn't look
action. Your question
legible.
is, Toy Story 3 was the most recent animated film to be nominated for Best Picture at the Academy Awards. What was the first? Yeah, it was a statement.
Can you repeat the question?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how you get a JT roll. Toy Story 3 was the most recent animated film to be nominated for Best Picture at the Academy Awards. What was the first? That Toy Story 3
come on, you know that.
Yeah. Right? Andy goes to college. 5. Brings his toy Woody.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Gertler.
Tales of soul test.
Incorrect. Ben.
Beauty and the Beast.
Correct. Mike.
True as
Didn't have it. And Guy.
Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, all right, so only Ben got it, but 13-9. 4-point lead for Team Action going into round number 2 here.
Was it
Mark,
Little
how does round
Mermaid
number
or was
2
it
work?
Beauty and the
Round number
Beast?
2 works like this. Somebody's got to cool
missed
off
one
Ben Bailey
question.
because he's playing a very good
I didn't miss
game
any
right
questions.
now. In round number 2, each team is
Although I
going to
would've
get
kicked
6
myself,
questions from a category.
my
What
panic
category?
room
That's
was
determined by the
definitely written
wheel
in a
of
panic.
destiny/fate.
So
On the
had
wheel,
we
that would be
actually been playing Team
sports,
Action in this
movies. Thank
match,
you for your
we'd be at
patronage.
15 to
I enjoy
13 by now.
combat sports.
Yeah, and thank you guys. For
Thank you.
everybody who is a patron, thank you very much. You are the reason that this show exists, so thank you.
They knock it out of the park.
Yes.
Like a
You wanna-
sports movie.
Nice. Patreon.com/Schmoedown. Become a patron today. Thank you guys so much for being a part.
Touchdown.
All right, now let's
Those
get
for
into
you,
round
Mark.
number 2. Team Action, you guys
Slow
have a
count.
4-point lead here. Would you like to go first or second?
We'd prefer to play from behind. Why don't you guys entertain us?
All right, there you go.
Okay. Very, very dirty comment. Potentially you made it that way.
Here we go.
Legs.
Taste
He
of my
was
own
naughty.
medicine there from KGH. All right, Gertler, very strong spin at the wheel.
Oh, that's a spinner's choice. That's a spinner's choice right there, man.
His socks say sausage.
Damn! Finally,
This could be
finally, that's a
I don't know
Kalinowski
how
needed.
well,
Especially
James
with all the
Bond wore
freaking
the Adam
chat
Garner
recently
skin.
about
I know
it.
Mike Kalinowski is very excited.
Look at him. Yeah,
about
take it off.
Play from behind. We didn't mean it literally.
Oh, I thought he was like, no, keep it.
All right, here we go.
I didn't mean
Here
it
we go.
literally.
So
Yeah, I'm
we're
gonna have
gonna
to sit
start
this one
here.
out.
Here we go. 6 questions in a
Yeah,
row
me
with
too.
James Bond. I know that Mike Kalinowski's been looking for this category for a while.
Jimmy Bond.
James
Yeah, look at
Bond.
he's getting ready. He's
In
like,
The
I'm
World Is
doing
Not
this.
Enough. Who played the main villain Renard, who had a bullet lodged in his brain, which rendered him impervious to pain? Five,
Oh,
four.
no, I can't remember
three.
it. Repeat the question.
Is it A, Jonathan Pryce, B,
Nope.
Toby Stevens, C, Michael Madsen, D, Robert Carlyle?
D. Robert Carlyle.
1 point. All right.
Lodged in his brain, he
I
doesn't
didn't
feel
watch
pain.
that
Come
one.
on.
Here we go.
Robert
But I know-
The
Carlyle.
unofficial Bond film.
Was it
Never
Robert
Say Never
Carlyle?
Again,
Yeah.
was released in
Did he?
1983. What official Bond film starring Roger Moore was released?
Octopussy.
2 points.
No clue.
All right. Question 3. Question 3. What type of gun has historically been James Bond's weapon of choice?
PPK?
Walther PPK.
2 points.
Okay.
Question
that
4.
Thank you, GoldenEye.
Roger Spottiswoode directed which Pierce Brosnan Bond film?
Tomorrow Never Dies.
2 points.
I'd like to point out that Adam Gertler is also eligible to answer some
I
of these
actually do like
questions
that
if he likes.
In
Elliot
how many
Carver.
I'm just a spinner.
Question 5. How many movies did Roger Moore star in?
What? What? Come on.
Right,
Yeah, he's in his own.
In how many movies did Roger Moore star as James Bond?
4. Changing it to 5, but I know I shouldn't.
7.
That's correct.
Damn.
Good job.
One of the more impressive runs we've ever seen, Christian.
Yeah, and you know why you wanted
Wasn't
the
he, like,
category
the
for your
second
final
James
question
Bond?
in this round, Mike. All right, who portrayed Blofeld in On Her Majesty's Secret Service?
Donald Pleasance?
He's just like,
That's a tough one.
5.
Telly Savalas.
2 points.
Damn.
What
Coach
a performance by Mike Kalinowski
Good
and
job,
the
buddy.
James
You
Bond.
needed it.
Out of a potential
Now they've got
12
themselves
Tim, I want to
8
know what
points
you did
now.
on this
The
one.
pressure
Well,
is
you did
all
this
on
one.
Action, who
I'm
had
sure
a
Tim
nice
got them
little
all,
lead,
too.
and now they find
Probably.
themselves down 7 points as Dastardly Drew gets to the wheel.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd ever say this. I almost feel sorry for Team Action right now.
Yeah, all right.
Almost.
It depends on what they land on.
Action is not on the wheel.
Action is not on the wheel. That's an excellent point. Maybe they want comic book movies.
Yeah, but I was going to say they don't need action anymore.
We could have sports here, Christian. This is the Patreon wheel.
This is a Patreon wheel if they want it.
Go again.
What is that one?
The wedge.
What are they going to do? They're spinning again.
They're spinning away from the patron.
Charlize Theron.
Okay.
Away from sports.
They're two very in shape guys. Do they not play directly?
Well, whatever it is, it's going to land on this.
Should have stuck with the first.
Guys, get outside and
Unless,
exercise.
of course,
We'll
it
see.
lands on Bond, then they're going to have to spin it.
Oh, Christian's going to be opponents. Christian's going to be huge.
Oh, look at Kalinowski strutting around. Kalinowski is strutting around.
What's it going to be? Don't get cocky.
But Christian, I got to say this. This does put pressure on movie news to pick the right category.
Damn, I don't know.
Do you go with sports that they just spun away with?
I would go comic book movies, maybe. Possibly.
Or do you go with what they spun away with?
Oh, you go with what?
Because that's kind of a dead giveaway.
Yeah. But you also kind of want to get.
They're not one-hit wonders here.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to choose, guys.
Sci-fi, fantasy.
Mike, what are you taking?
What they spun away with.
What are they taking?
Movie release dates? I'm so confused.
Okay, he keeps going.
Fantasy, sci-fi.
Fantasy sci-fi.
Fantasy sci-fi. Yeah, that's the only other one other than what they spun away with that I
feel like they could do pretty good, though.
Of course, because they could land in the action category.
Sci-fi, short for science fiction. Your first question. Who starred as the lead Staff Sergeant Michael Nance in the movie Battle Los Angeles?
What's his name? Aaron Eckhart?
No. Or what's that?
Can you need an answer?
Maybe. No, yeah. I think you could be right.
4, 3.
I was thinking like Dennis Quaid.
One, we need an answer. I can provide that. Is it A. Thomas Jane, B. Jason
Yeah, I'm
Patrick,
going with my
C. Aaron
I
Eckhart,
for a second
or
forgot
D.
what that movie was. I saw Michael Pena. That's all I saw.
1 point. They get a point, and
good job,
literally one person clapped.
I didn't need you for that one. I need you for that one.
It was Roka. Your next question. Eclipse is the name of the third film in what saga?
Twilight.
Twilight Saga.
2 more points.
I would have known that.
They're within 4 with 4
I worked at the
questions
theater when
left
they all
in
came out.
round
Every single
2.
one.
Your next question is, in the movie Aliens, Ripley looks after a young girl that goes by what nickname?
Newt.
2 more points for Team Action, and we are within 2. Your next question in the world of sci-fi fantasy.
They're probably kicking themselves now for giving
What
that.
man-made object does Lucy encounter in the snowy forest after walking through the wardrobe in Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
I don't know. A cottage?
No, it's like a picture.
Jeez, I don't know.
All right, we got to go 5, 4,
A
3.
broom?
Multiple choice.
I don't know.
I can provide that. Is it A, post box, B, lamp post, C, street sign, or
Lamp
D,
post.
phone booth?
B.
Post box? I don't know. I don't remember.
It could be a post box.
Give him a point. We're within
Good
1.
job.
Yeah.
We are within 1 point here. 2 questions remain, Christian and our loyal fans / watchers / listeners. Your penultimate question. Legendary critic and director Francois Truffaut appeared as a French scientist in this Steven Spielberg film.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Okay, you're going to go to 5, 4, 3.
What is it?
Yeah, we're going to go multiple choice.
Okay, is it A, AI artificial intelligence? Is it B,
Yeah, because
Empire of
like
the Sun?
the French
Is it C,
scientist
Close
is
Encounters
a
of the
big
Third
deal in
Kind?
Close Encounters.
Or D, Jurassic Park?
C. Jurassic Park. It's not what's written there.
4, 3, 2.
AI.
That is incorrect for the Steel DC Movie News. You're up.
Close Encounters?
2 points.
Adam Gerwer got a point and a 2-point lead with 1 question left.
Damn.
1 question left. If Team Action gets this one right without the aid of multiple choice, we have a tie ball game going into
I would have gone
round
Close Encounters
3.
without
Or it could be
multiple
as much as a
choice.
4-point swing. DC Movie News in the lead.
We
Your
have done
question.
pretty good in the sci-fi.
Yeah.
The Flying Dutchman is the name of what ship in this Disney
Pirates of the
Pirates
Caribbean.
of the Caribbean, Dead Man
Chest.
Wait, I'm
Chest.
sorry.
The Flying Dutchman is the name
That's the name of
of a ship. It's the name of a ship in this Disney franchise.
Oh, the
Franchise.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
2 points.
There you go.
2 points,
Yeah.
and we are tied. Going
Did that
in
go how you thought it was going to go, guys?
to round 3. You know, Christian, you see DC Movie
Close.
News running way out in front on the shoulders of James Bond 007 himself. Team Action coming
That's how
right
those
back,
sci-fi
even though
movies could
DC
land, though.
Movie News got to tell them which category
Sometimes
to
they're
take.
not Lord of the
This
Rings.
has been a back and forth.
6,
14.
14,
And we'll throw it out to the audience. What do you guys want to hear? 12? Going 12.
6,
Stop acting
14.
like a nice guy, Kalinowski.
We all know you're not nice.
Nobody
We
believes
all
you.
know you're a bad guy.
You want to be on our team so bad.
Whoa.
It hurts. You dressed for it today.
DC Movie News is up first, and they chose category 6 for a 2-pointer here on movie taglines.
12 is a horrible category.
Damn. Would you? I would be like, would you
Mike's
do
gonna
it?
take
You
it.
want to
I'd do it.
Okay.
I'd do
I'd
it.
be like, nope.
Mike,
And it would be something that I know, not you.
1998 comedy had the following tagline: "Love is in the hair."
Oh, something about Mary. There's something about Mary.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hairspray.
Looking for something about Mary.
Yeah.
Something about Mary. So now, Gertler now.
Yep.
Actually, no. Excuse me. Team Action now has a chance to go in the lead here with their 2-pointer.
Team Action, you selected number 3 for your first question, the
Would you have gotten
2-pointer.
that?
It's in the world of
Nope.
animated movies. Which one of you wants to field it?
Oh, I'll take it.
Field it.
Andrew
Just kidding.
Guy
Well, let's see.
is
It'd be up
gonna
in
field it.
your choice.
Your question
Yeah.
is for 2 points. Director Martin Scorsese played the role of Sykes as a voice actor in what 2004 animated movie?
Shrek the Third?
5, 4,
Oh.
3,
Shark
two.
Tale?
1.
Repeat the question, please.
Shark
I
Tale.
certainly can do that. Famous director Martin Scorsese voiced the role of Sykes in what 2004?
Is that his name? Sykes?
I don't
Shark Tale?
remember, but I'm going Shark Tale.
It could be Shark Tale.
Shark Tale.
For Shark Tale. Looking for a
Yeah,
Shark
because I
Tale.
remember
Alright,
it was
so
a
now
big
we
deal
bounce
because
back
Jack
to
Black was
DC.
the
I didn't
shark.
know. I couldn't
He was like in the
remember.
mob.
Question, which is number
right.
14.
Kind of matters.
Number 14 is DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio. All right, 3-pointer here, Adam Gertler, to go into the lead here and force it back to action. Who plays Captain Andrew Henry in The Revenant?
Donald Gleason?
Is that Tom Hardy?
Nope.
Donald Gleason. Donald Gleason.
job.
Now,
It's Brendan Gleeson's nephew.
Ben Bateman has a chance now to take the lead for Team Action as they
almost said it
get
was his
to
son.
number 7. Number
All
7.
right.
Number 7. Here we go.
All right. Ben Bateman,
So
you can take
close.
the lead for your team by 3 and force DC Movie News to have to get their 5-pointer right or lose the game. You get the category of Denzel Washington.
Okay.
He's
All
an
right,
actor
all right,
of some
okay.
repute. Your question is, in what film does Denzel Washington reprise a role originally played by Frank Sinatra?
That would be the Manchurian Candidate.
3 points for Ben Bateman.
Damn,
That
good
was
job,
huge.
Ben.
So now
It's all back on DC Movie News,
he
Christian.
forces DC.
Ben has
here.
just been-
This
Yeah,
has
he's been
a
good. He's
Hitting the
been
books.
killing it, yeah.
And we are going to get for your 5-pointer. If you hit it, it goes back to action. You have to force them to get it. If you miss,
Look at this.
Come on, Mike.
you will lose the
Sliding
game.
through your shirt.
Is it James
Aw.
Bond, Christian?
Here we go, guys. In the category
Stressful.
of movie quotes. Movie quotes.
That's a tough category.
Yeah, you guys are
It wasn't my.
really in for it.
What's that?
What was the category of my first
Tagline.
Taglines.
Taglines.
Very different. You
Different.
shouldn't have went with the audience's
Taglines.
number.
Which one is this one?
Movie quotes.
Trust
Oh,
the
you got the
audience.
movie
Here we
quotes
go.
before.
Not
Movie
always.
quotes. Name the Josh Hartnett movie featuring the quote, "That cold ain't the weather. That's death approaching."
40 Days and 40 Nights?
Good job, girl. 30 Days of Night.
Yeah, that one.
It's the one I was thinking, but yes, 30 Days of Night.
Yeah, 30 Days and Nights.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
Question.
That's what I was thinking.
Second
When you
name
said it,
the
I was-
Josh
yeah,
Hartnett movie
that
featuring the
other
quote,
one was
"That
also one
cold
of
ain't
his."
the weather.
Right.
That's death approaching.
Would it be
30
comic
Days.
movie 30 Days of Night?
It is indeed.
I would have gone with you first.
Right
and then
back
I
to
would
Team
have-
Action.
And now
Shit, I don't know. If I
Kalinowski's
would have said
staring
yes,
down
that's it,
Team
without
Action.
thinking.
Ben Bateman
It's-
No, I
loving
feel
it.
like you'd be
Ben
like,
Bateman
I
loving
don't
the
know. Yeah,
challenge.
you're
And
right.
guys
Yeah, you're
smiling
right.
as
I
they
said
are
30
now
Days and Nights.
forced.
Well, as soon as you
Forced
said
here.
it, And then I agreed
Yeah.
it sounded wrong, and that's when I came out 30 Days a Night.
Yeah,
So,
team
I feel like
action
if
now.
we talked about it.
This is what it
Yeah,
comes
we
down
probably
to.
would have
Team
talked about
action
it no
hits
matter
the
what.
five-pointer, they win. If they miss,
Because as soon as you said 30 Days a Night, I was like, oh yeah, the other one is about sex.
Yeah. And that's the one I was ready to. I was locked
These are the
ready to
moments we
say.
love here at the movie.
It's what I would have thought it was.
Could have another classic right here. Ben Bateman, Andrew Guy, team
go.
action. You selected with your 5-point question, number 17.
Action.
That corresponds to the category of the 2000s.
All right. All right.
And your question
I feel like
is,
they probably could get this.
for 5 points and the win.
Here we go.
Ted Levine played LAPD Sergeant and Paul Walker Supervisor Tanner in what film?
What's that?
Fast and the Furious.
No, what's another one that he was a cop in?
The only, I don't know. The
That
only other
was
one
like
I
in
know
2000.
is Running Scared.
3,
but he wasn't a cop.
2.
Repeat the question, please.
I can certainly do that for you. Your question once again is,
I mean, I guess it's Fast and the
Ted Levine
Furious.
played
Too Fast,
LAPD
Too
Sergeant
Furious?
and
No,
Paul
I'm gonna go
Walker
with Fast and the
Supervisor
Furious.
Tanner.
The Fast and the
What
Furious? You have to add the because there is Fast and the Furious. So if they just
True.
say Fast and the Furious,
If that's
they would get it wrong.
If
though.
that's the answer.
3.
Yeah, but it
2.
would be the Fast and the Furious if that's the answer.
The last one.
They would have to
Certainly
put the
do that
the
one
in there
more
because
time.
that's one of those.
In the
Or
world
is
of the
it?
2000s,
I think it's just
Ted
Fast and
Levine
Furious.
played
Fast
LAPD
and- yeah,
Sergeant
you're right.
and Paul Walker Supervisor Tanner.
Fast and no,
What
see
film?
exactly. If they did
5,
Fast and Furious,
4,
they have to add the little thought.
2, 1.
The Fast and the Furious.
And your
Who is it?
winner!
It's
Wow, hell of a match. No, because it could have gone another way. That seemed too easy as a 5-pointer, though. Look at Mike.
Particularly Kalinowski, just staring daggers into the armpit stains of Andrew Guy and Ben Bateman. Hey, look, but that again, that's why we play the game here. I mean, what a moment that was.
And look at action, taking that heat with them into that June 2nd event, walking off. Now they play the
it's a
Shire Wolves, and if they
number
win, they
one
have a title
contendership
shot.
now.
DC Movie News is in
boy.
shock.
Oh, that just
It's an
escalated June
absolute
2nd
shock.
even
Mike
more.
Kalinowski is furious, and look at Gertler. The both of them are just absolutely, and
one of the
that's a tough
best
loss.
round twos we'd ever seen, thrown primarily by Mike Kalinowski, but Adam Gertler contributing very hardly in round 1 and round 3. Team action, 29 to 26. 26 is a
It just
lot of
shows,
points
like,
to put
how
up
this
in a
much
match
this
and
game
not
gets
come
to
out
people
on
and,
top,
like-
Christian.
No, it was a tough fight.
I do feel like the answer was just too easy for that question because you can't really come up with another Paul Walker movie
That first round, they were down
other
by
than
4
like
points.
Too Fast,
Come
Too
back in the
Furious.
second round there.
Or Fast and Furious.
Look,
But by
all
that
right,
time, he was
let's
already
get-
not a
That's
LAPD.
true. But I'm saying like those other.
It was like the end of a sad
Nope,
dog
it's-
movie.
nope.
Really tough there.
What are you gonna do, Mike?
Yeah.
What are you
We
gonna
wanted
do,
it. We
Mike?
wanted
This is
it.
where you do it. This is where you do
Now
it.
we're going to talk to Jen Sturger, who is in the back with DC and Team Action.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with DC
So where you
Movie
do it,
News.
Mike?
Guys, that was an incredible match. It is absolutely nothing to hang your head about. Roxy, you still have to be feeling pretty good about this team's performance.
I'm so proud of these guys. I mean, that Josh Hartnett question at the end there, who knows that? Who knows that kind of thing? You guys killed it. There's nothing more you could have done.
We did, kind
and
of.
I'm so proud.
We would have
of
gotten
Johnny
there.
and
We
would have.
Yeah, without a doubt. Look, as much as Ben Bateman and Andrew Guy are human garbage, and we all know that was a blatant guess on the final question. When it comes down to it, we all know how great the killer Kalinowski is. We all know how amazing Adam Gertler is. They're an incredible team. We, together, we will stand and we will keep on moving, and that's all there is to it. All right, yeah, we lost. It's a huge loss. I will be honest, it hurts a lot because we thought we had this one, but when it comes down to it, we'll collect ourselves, we'll come
What
on
are you gonna
back,
do, Mike?
and we'll be even
What are you gonna
stronger
do, Mike?
than before.
Come on,
It doesn't
Mike.
matter that we lost to the team that everybody hates. Guess what? In the
He's gonna
long
leave
run,
you guys and he's
evil
gonna
will
go
never
Four
win,
Horsemen.
and the league will stay united.
Come on,
Or
Mike.
Roxy, I saw you kind of coaching them through when they went on Team
No,
Action and
look, he's just-
opponent's choice. Why did you
He's
tell them
holding
to
it
go
back.
with
In his
Sci-Fi
head.
Fantasy?
You know, I thought
He knows
I
what
knew
he
our
needs to do.
opponents better
Look, he
than
knows
I
what he
did.
needs to do.
And sometimes people can keep secrets and you don't know people as well as you think you do. And they throw
Well,
things
there
out
it
there. And I
is.
thought they didn't know that category. And honestly, I think they got really lucky questions. You guys, it was not the luck today. And I know we're going to move forward, like Johnny said. And I'm positive that next time we're going to win. We're going to study. We're going to make sure
He's
we
gonna
show
leave
up,
and
and
then
we're
they're
going
gonna
to
become
hope that
DC
they're not
Movie
as
News.
lucky next
Aw,
time.
look at Gertler.
Adam,
He
how are
looks
you
like he's
feeling after
crying.
today's match?
You shut your mouth. You know what?
I'm done with this. I am so sick of it. You guys, where have you been? You guys, now you talk. And Sci-Fi Fantasy to pick for them is their spin. We talked about this beforehand.
Really
just convenient.
I really did.
Look how good they did on that one.
Okay, Mike.
No, I don't want to hear this. Where were you guys?
You.
No, it is on me.
No, this isn't you. You're a hero.
Now you want to talk? You didn't do anything good. You know what you did good today? Spin James Bond. That's what you did. That's how I play when I'm by myself. You see that? No, I don't want to hear this. What are you guys want to do against Clark Wolf? When I sat in that audience and looked on the audience, I didn't see Adam, I didn't see Roxy, and I didn't see Johnny. I didn't see anyone out there.
Just upset.
Oh, now you want to talk. Now you want to talk, man. We came back, and I didn't want to do this after our last time. Oh, I don't want to hear that. I needed to go to my own thing and take care of this.
Oh, here we're right. Just relax.
Don't tell me what to do, man. What I need to do, you know what? I gotta get out of this damn monkey soup because we, you know what? Here, this is for you guys.
Uh-oh.
Fans out there, you guys always standing by me. You know what? This is for you guys. You know what's coming.
Yo, Mike.
No, Johnny, stop. He just needs a minute to cool down or something. There's nothing.
Roxy, what's he talking about?
I have no idea. He's obviously been keeping things inside him, and I don't know.
Adam.
I feel like I just broke Mike Kalinowski.
That was not your fault. It's totally fine. You did what you could. You did amazing today.
He did great.
I love this
He's
Gertler.
not being himself. He'll be okay.
He'll be
Let's get out of here. Thank you so much.
Gertler. Oh, I love that Gertler.
So good.
I love that Gertler.
That hurts.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm back here with Team Action.
That's a fucking kid. He was crying. Shit, that guy crying. I mean, we'd normally be upset, but I mean, that was amazing. That was like watching an episode of the Rugrats. I mean, give me a break.
That was a really emotional match, guys.
I love
You have to
Rugrats.
give him
Oh my
credit
God,
for that.
it was emotional. I've never been happier.
Oh,
that was
God.
so great.
That was
And then watching Kalinowski turn out, welcome to the dark side, brother. Way to embrace the hate.
Yep.
You know, if Action is ever recruiting,
We'd never had
No.
Mike Kalinowski on the team.
nope.
The dark side anyway. I mean, you know, I have to say, it's nice to be back. It's nice to be back in the ring and really showing what we're made of. Hey, assholes! You think this guy's a weak link? Get out of town! Are you kidding me?
We just kicked their ass. They gave us opponent's
When we
choice.
played against
and
them,
what
I
we
thought
did, we
Ben
tied
was
the
the weak
game.
link.
And at the live event, guess what?
No,
we're going to destroy
I
the
thought
First
Andrew
Wives
was.
Club,
Really?
and we're going to go
Yeah.
after the belt.
Yeah, June 2nd is going to be a day of reckoning.
Yeah, get your tickets
But now I realize they both are weak links because they have to hide behind glasses to win a game.
Yeah, I wear glasses in two of our.
Yeah, but it's different for them because they're hiding against their laugh.
I think we're done here.
Yeah.
The belt!
Where's the
Where's
belt?
the belt?
Where's the belt?
Not with you.
I'm in shock.
be in the
here. Mike
Shire Wolves.
Kalinowski telling off the
That's what's
entire
happening.
league. Completely tells off Roxy, tells off LaQuasto, tells off Gertler. Gertler left shocked there. Gertler even talking there. Mike Kalinowski just completely turning his back and letting all that fury and anger come out and just leaving his team there.
I'm trying to. I mean, when LeBron left Cleveland, when Ray Allen left Boston, this is like Michael Jordan taking off his Bulls jersey and putting on a Knicks jersey. Christian, this is a total
Patrick
switch
Ewing
from
wouldn't
the
have
great
that shit.
camaraderie that we saw with DC Movie News at the outset
He's
of the
all
match
about that
today.
90s NBA.
Oh, yeah.
As LaQuasto was talking and as Roxy was trying to give that speech, and Mike just was simmering, and he exploded on them all. I mean, that is heartbreaking.
Actually,
stuff to
Ewing
watch
would have
what he
loved
just
it.
Said to Roxy and watch what you said.
It finally would have gotten him in the ring.
Was it heat of the moment, or I mean, do you think this is going to stick? I mean, this is totally out of character.
Look, you saw that hashtag heel watch, and people saw things coming that I certainly did not. And
No.
Team Action.
It all
was
started
talking
with
about
all
it.
the
They saw
belts.
something
They
festering
knew
in
it.
Mike,
Heel
and
watch.
Whatever it did, it all came down to it. And my
They
God,
knew it was
that
coming.
was a great match. But, I mean, what a turn of events here. Action going into this thing now at the live event. Now it makes the live event that much more crazy to where if they win against the Shire Wolves, they get a title shot. So now the Shire Wolves are playing to keep those guys out of the
Far be
title.
it for me to say the Shire Wolves are starting to get nervous, but they certainly know they have a formidable opponent that has a lot of momentum on their hands. And look, I mean, again, I think that one of the big storylines coming out of this is going to be Kalinowski because, look,
Right, what's he
he
doing?
went total heel now, and he got James Bond. It's a category he feels comfortable with. He lived up to the hype that he had for it. He just couldn't get it done in 3 rounds, and now we have a very different Mike Kalinowski for God knows how long.
All right. Well, I mean, I've known Mike for a long time, so maybe I can try to have a conversation with him. I know that Brienne was going to try to talk to him as well too, because this is just not the Mike that I know.
Use some of that Florida State magic, you know.
This is something. So, guys, that's it. That's the match here. 29-26. Team action coming up on top of a 3-point victory. Down to the final question there, hitting it. Ben Bateman pulling a snake of a move and using those final repeats. He knew it from the beginning. He knew it from the beginning.
I was
going to
ask
as
you,
much in the interview.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it looked like to me. What a match played by both teams. A lot of knowledge and a lot of storylines for everybody out there to digest. And make sure you guys check out the Schmoedown Rundown and the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. And please,
She's all that.
if you're not
That's
already a patron
movie,
of the Schmoedown Patreon, go ahead and check that out right now.
Matches
It's
early
tier that's right for you.
Disney and Blue Varsity
special
Blues.
patron matches that we do. There are live streaming that we do with competitors. You can Skype in with competitors. There's a lot of fun stuff for you guys to do. Check out those tiers. And a big shout out to Brienne Chandler and Miss Movies, who really helps this thing going. So, guys, thank you very much. June 2nd, get your tickets now.
Yes.
SchmoedownLive.com.
Because guess what?
Check
the Shire Wolves are going to beat their
I'm
butts.
Christian Harloff. Damn you, KO. Damn you.
Mike,
No,
hang
not
on,
now.
man. We gotta
no,
talk.
I am so sick of you guys. I didn't want to do this, man. Didn't want to do this. You know, I was done after the 3-way. I wanted to go, and you guys.
We're the league,
everyone,
dude.
fans
We are a
here,
team. We're
the
a
league.
family. We have to
we're
stay
a family.
together.
Where the hell have you guys been? Now we have a match months later, and you guys show up. Where the hell is Roxy? We know Roxy. She was been in action from the beginning. We know that crap.
Heartbroken, you know.
Oh, is she heartbroken with Team Action? Probably walking away having drinks over across the street right now.
Yeah.
And I'm
Barney's
so
Beanery.
You know, the fans, they wanted us to split up because they saw that he was dragging me down. He was dragging me down. And then you, man, the mouthpiece. You were so more concerned about your wrestling shit. You know, you're on my face. I want to
can we get LaQuasto and Gertler there?
I just want to win.
Gertler then?
That's
all I want to do too, man.
It's a clown circus out there, man, with everybody. Everyone wants to be in face and in the camera, this and that. And we're tripping. No one gives a shit anymore about that. And I'm stuck with it because everyone out there, I'm the only one that interacts with the fans. None of you guys even talk
That's
to
his
everybody.
General
Just me
Hospital
by
coming out
myself
right there.
Everyone's a league and all this. You don't. I did not want to come back to this crap, man. And I wanted everyone to have their A game on, and no one did. I mean, Andrew. Those guys, we could have beaten them. Andrew comes on Ben's back every time and just climbs on there. Adam and I, we were team. But every time after the match, everyone's like, dude, man, you got to leave him. You got to leave him, this and that. And I don't want to do it, man, because we're all friends outside of here. But you guys aren't my friends. You just show up, you get your face on these cameras. You know what? You see we're a league, we're not. I'm a league of my own, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rockford Peaches, bitch. Exactly what we were hoping would happen.
Yes.
You've got to disassemble the team if it isn't going to go the way you were hoping it would go.
No.
If the faction can't be there for all the matches, and you know what, they kind of had some hard matches in the past, more recent past, and it just hasn't been going right. You need to shake things up a bit, and that's exactly what Mike Kalinowski did, and I'm really looking forward to his future with whatever he ends up deciding to do.
We knew it was coming for him, and you
Yeah.
could see it build up, and finally it just crumbled.
Yeah, I did love the whole ploy that Gertler had with like the sad and the crying and stuff. Like, that was fun, and I want to see Gertler keep coming back. But maybe Gertler and LaQuasto can form a team as well, and that'd be a good way to get LaQuasto into the league. And then they'd be going after Kalinowski. I definitely would love to see Kalinowski rocking a suit in Team Action. But it just, like he said, it just doesn't, it ain't gonna happen. It doesn't work that way.
No.
But yeah, throwing on maybe a cowboy hat and some spurs, and that would actually work out a little bit better for him.
Hell of a match.
Yes.
They did pretty good on both sides with the James Bond.
Yep.
And then, of course, them getting opponent's choice. Should have stuck with the first, but at the same time, I feel like they kind of, fell by picking sci-fi fantasy, because that could go any way. That could go in your favor. Even if, though, too, with some of those movies, if you go multiple choice, majority of the time I feel like you could get those unless you don't, literally, you don't know them at all. But I feel like if they went sports movies, it's very possible that they could have won without, getting points.
It's possible, yeah. But either way, they didn't, and that's how it lied, and you ended up having to play where
or if
the
they
ball
went
lied.
comic book movies too.
Yeah,
I don't know how well their action.
Again, action. It's like they know the action movies, so they go to every comic book movie. They're there watching every single one. So I feel like the sports movies would have tripped them up a little bit more than sci-fi fantasy, because more often than not, like I'd be more comfortable going sci-fi fantasy than sports movies. So I think they did save them in that aspect by choosing sci-fi fantasy. But either way, hell of a match. I'm so excited to see that the team action have a chance to go for the belts too, and then,
which will be even bigger. The stakes are even higher at June 2nd because sure, if they lost them, it would have been a breakup for a year. But now this time, they have the opportunity to do a #1 contenders match and be closer to the belts.
Yep.
And be, instead of being where the belts, be like, here's the belts.
Right.
So
that would be huge.
Yes.
But they'd have to take on Above the Line again, and that didn't work for them in the past. So even if they did get it, I feel like the Shire Wolves at this moment have a better chance of taking the belts.
Right. They would have had a chance to go against Above the Line if Above the Line wins their Iron Man match against Patriots.
It's true, yeah.
The Patriots could. There's so many big things coming soon. It's like if the Patriots were able to win against Above the Line in an Iron Man match, it's just like, oh well, they just. What was them giving it away for nothing? And then they would truly be champions then.
Speculating is half the fun though, so we can't wait for June 2nd. It's almost here. But either way, thank you guys for watching our reaction and play along to DC Movie News versus Team Action. You can like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kicking the party, fuel the party, keep the party going. At our Patreon gets us where we need to go. We will be at the Phoenix Comic-Con or Phoenix Comic Fest this weekend, Saturday for us. The whole weekend will be full of comic goodness.
But we'll only be there on the Saturday.
And then, of course, June 2nd, we will be at the El Portal Theater as well for the live Schmoedown event. So thank you guys for watching, and as always,
now it's time to say goodbye, and this party's over.